talk about beauty, we talk about how we look, how society welcomes us, and how our appearance affects the people surrounding us. And as females, this is one of the things that we do take critical, keen attention towards because we wonder and we most love how we look. Today, we're talking about beauty, we're talking about fashion, we are talking about women who have been in this industry for quite some good time. And today we are talking with Farha Adams, who has been in the industry for some good time. Yes, she's the CEO at Al Maktoum House of Beauty. She is a two-time award winner of Farha, that is 2018, 2017, and this year she is an award winner of the UWEAL. And of course, she is the right choice, she is the right person to go with. This is her moment, and I'm your host, Asha Kulsum. Once again, introducing my guest, Farha Adams. We decided to come meet her at her beauty cosmetic shop, where we are seeing different of the cosmetics different people would apply and look good. And trust me, today I'm gonna leave this place with a right pick of my skin toning. Welcome to the shop. This is her moment.
In the past, women were considered housewives, housekeepers, and many other things denied any opportunity. Today we are great witnesses of the transition from the kitchen to the big offices and places of great responsibilities. Now Record TV has brought you a show, Her Moment, going to awaken, motivate, and inspire all women out there every Sunday from 5 to 6 p.m.
Well, today we do choose to talk to Farha Adams. I thought I knew her a lot because I've followed her on social media, followed her on Instagram, Facebook, but it seems that we need to have a lot of this discussion so we can exhaust who Farha Adams is. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Asha.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hi everyone, our viewers on Record TV. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm by names of Farha Adams, a born of Rwanda, but I live in Kampala, Uganda. I have a son, Maktoum. I'm a CEO Al Maktoum Beauty House. I named it after my son.
Wow.
And I think basically that's it, like a small intro about me.
Basically, there are very many people out there who follow you, who are your clients, because sometimes you don't get much attached to your clients, and they would love to know. Yes, you're born Rwandese, but where did you live before? Were you in Rwanda before, or you spent your whole life, your whole growing in Uganda, but you have a Rwandese background?
Okay, I was born in Rwanda, born and raised in Rwanda, but most of my life I spent it in Uganda because I have studied in Uganda. Like my primary, I went to a school called Uganda Matters, which is in Bara, in Kabaterine. Then my secondary, I was in Bogo High School, which is just here in Kawempe. Yeah. Then from there, I went to MUBS, Makerere University Business School, where I did my bachelor's in Human Resource Management. Yeah. So basically that's it. I was born in Rwanda, but I was raised in Uganda.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm Uganda, Rwanda, like I'm mixed.
So your dad, are they both Rwandese or?
Yeah, my dad and my mom are Rwandese. But okay, in Rwanda, we have a home and a house and a family in Rwanda, but then my dad is based in Bara because he has businesses running over there and we started over there. So we have a home in Bara and then we have a home in Rwanda. So I can choose to go anywhere I want to go.
I told you there are some of the things people would not know about some people because they follow them. So today and tonight, I happened to get an OG from Kabaterine.
Oh,
so
wow.
I'm so glad. And now, Farha, after your human resource at Makerere University, that is human resource.
Yeah, human resource.
Now, how does it mix up with the beauty? Like, did you grow up loving looking good and you feel like, okay, I must do this, or is it passion, or you later had a smaller course about cosmetology to make you this philanthropist everyone knows about.
Okay, growing up, I always wanted a white collar job. Like I always wanted to be. Actually, I thought yes, I always wanted to be in office. I thought I was going to be a lawyer. Though I did human resource management, I thought, oh, I was going to be a lawyer. I'm going to be in office. I'll be smart and I'll be respected and all that. But then, everyone who grows up always has this dream of what they want to be in future. But then maybe God has another plan for you. So growing up, after I did my human resource management course, I tried to go to the field. I got a few jobs here and there. I got a job at DFCU Bank. I got a job at Housing Finance Bank. I got a job in the office of the Prime Minister. Yeah, but then things didn't go as I wanted them to go because I did human resource management, but then I was in other fields. I was doing records. Then that is in the office of the Prime Minister. I was in the records department, which doesn't match up with what I studied way back in the university. Then in the bank, I was doing sales. That is in DFCU Bank, which was a little bit hectic. Though somehow connected to what I studied, but it wasn't really going well for me like I expected. And then housing finance, I was in the marketing department, which 50% of it includes human resource. But then you know how these things go. Like they want people who have experiences. I'm fresh out of university. I've tried jobs here and there, and it wasn't going well for me. I wasn't getting the, how can I say it? I wasn't getting to the point that I wanted to go to.
You were not in the field what you
Yes, exactly. I was not in the field of what I wanted to be. And then becoming a top human resource manager, you have to have an MBA, you have to have, I don't know, like very many degrees on top of that. So I sat down and I was like, you know what? Why don't I do something that is going to make me create a job for myself where I can employ and then apply.
You be the human resource of yourself.
Yes. So I sat down, I looked at a few jobs here and there, and I thought, let me start up something to do with skin. So I did a very short course. It was an online course with some beauty school in Abidjan. It was for about 6 months, and I did that course by the way when I was pregnant because I was budgeting, like I was planning, not even budgeting. I was planning, okay, now I'm pregnant, I'm home, I'm not doing anything. So what is life after I give birth? Like, am I going to be that mother that sits home, looks after the child, looks after the husband, and that's it? That is not the life that I wanted for myself. So while I was pregnant and not doing anything, I did a course online, and then I finished that course. So I gave birth. 6 months later, I started up a business, and here we are. 3 years down the road, alhamdulillah, we are moving, working on our clients, and everything is moving well for me like I expected.
You're speaking like it was so easy for you and they get a job and and I feel like, wow, was that easy for you that way to start such a huge thing?
Honestly, it wasn't easy, but everything comes with passion, prayer, and then maybe, I don't know, luck or consistency. When you want something, you push yourself to the wall. Like you get out of your comfort zone and you're like, okay, now this is what I want and I gotta go for it. I have to achieve what I want. So with prayer, perseverance, and patience, because you have to be patient a lot, I got to here where I am. It's not easy. I can't lie to you that it's easy. It's not easy at all. I'll be lying.
And of course, because you went to a human resource, you have a bachelor's in human resource. Yeah. It's from this moment that I want you to tell to the viewers out there the fact that you're the CEO Al Maktoum, and first appearance, like first time you walk into her shop and you look at her appearance, you be like, I'm at the right place. Yeah. Because when you talk about beauty and you walk to a beauty shop and someone is not attractive at all, you be like, am I in the right place? So how are you making it to make the clients comfortable like with the services you're giving them?
First of all, I take care of myself using my products because I have to be an example, yes, to my clients. So I have this relationship with my clients. When they come, most of them want to ask, are you sure this is what you're using? Are you sure you're not giving us different things from the ones that you're using? And I'm like, no, look here, this is what I use. So trust me, basing on the way I look and how you want to look, you can judge from there. And they're like, oh, we think we're in the right place, because I mean, the person who's working on us looks good, so we are going to get good results. So that is how it all starts.
Let's take a just short quick brother, but we'll be right back.
Her moments.
Welcome back. Buying her products, selling them to the clients, and applying of them on herself makes her clients have the big trust. It builds that bridge between her and her clients, and the appreciate. However, she faces a number of challenges. Farha, what are those of some of the challenges you're facing in your industry? Now let's not talk about only beauty. We talk about fashion. We talk about you being there, being the top, scooping awards. What is that much thing you're putting in to be that Farha Adam brand?
Okay, one of the challenges that I, as Farha Adams, has faced is I do not get to live my life. Most of the times when you have that life that is really out there, people don't expect you to have a private life, or to have a sad moment, or to have a moment as a human being.
Yeah.
People expect you to be perfect. People expect you to live according to how they want you to live, but they do not know that you are also a person, a human being that has her own way of living, or you have a way that you want to live. That is one of the challenges that I've actually faced. As being a mother, being a wife, being a businesswoman, and then being a person as me, you face that kind of a challenge, because people expect you to wear a certain way, handle yourself a certain way, go to certain places. They do not know that you're also a human being, So my biggest challenge is not being able to enjoy my private life.
Yeah.
But then I have learned to turn that the other way around to become kind of like my way to success. Because being out there, I'll promote my business. Yeah, I'll get people to get to know or see how my business works, or how my things. And actually, through that life, I've even become, that's how I've managed to scoop my awards, to be noticed out there, to know, So it's a win-lose situation. So
as a mother, most of the females out there have already told us, one of my challenges is now family. How do you manage to handle family and your life? Because I'm not gonna use the Shila Gashumba slogan, not ordinary Ugandan, but you this Ugandan who is in the limelight. If something happens, then you're on tabloid. If something happens, how have you managed? How is the situation between you and family? Then how are you managing that?
Okay, first of all, I never ever let anything come between me and my family. Be it the limelight, be it the fame, be it the money, be it anything. Family first. Even before I come here, I have to make sure my home is okay. Like everything is okay. If my home is not okay, my son is not okay, my everything is not okay, I will not be here. So I try to make sure that 70% is about family. Then 15% will be about me, 15% will be about my business, but family first. So I cannot let anything come between me and my family. That's how I have managed to live that kind of a life of no matter what the tabloids talk about, no matter what people talk about, as long as me and my family are happy, especially my son, because being a businesswoman, being a socialite, or being in a limelight, like people call it, being this, fashionista, being all those kinds of things need your time. But how about your baby, someone that you brought into the world? Because this person is looking up to you. They want to grow up and be like, oh, mommy, I'm proud you're my mom, or mommy, I'm proud of you. But how is your child going to be proud of you when you don't know how they've slept, you don't know what they've eaten, because you're socialite, you're drowned into this world of
focusing on the media.
Yeah, you're focusing on the media. You want to paint this picture of I'm perfect, I have everything going well for me. How about your little baby? So it all starts at home. All the happiness and the peace of mind you get all starts at home, and everything just comes out by itself.
Deciding on the Al Maktoum name. Let's talk about that.
Okay. For my son or for my business?
For your business, how it's connected to your son. What is your son's name?
My son is Kasule Maktoum. I named him after the Sheikh of Dubai because I conceived in Dubai.
Wow.
So I decided to call him Maktoum because I conceived in Dubai, and I mean it's a Muslim name, you know, as Muslims and all that. So I was like, why not call my son Maktoum? And given the fact that I love my son so much, when I started a business, I was like, okay, I'm gonna name it after my son
Wow.
than naming it after myself. I'm a brand of my own, so let me name my business after my son so he can take after it. So that is why I call my business Al Maktoum Beauty House.
If how does, I don't know, but I think it's good if I ask this. How does he feel when mom's business is Al Maktoum?
Apparently, he's little.
young?
Yeah, he's young.
But-
He's
but-
2 years and like 5 months, so he doesn't really understand what's going on. But maybe when he grows up,
You will tell him the
I'll
story.
tell him the story, how I came to name my business Al Maktoum Beauty House, how I came to name him all that. When me and him can have, you know, an interface. Yeah.
Right now, let's talk about the industry. What are the challenges you're facing in this industry, not as your business, but your competitors?
You know what they say. I'm gonna say this in Uganda. Bulyomu azikaza uwe. You get. So of course, definitely people will try to like put you down, try to write bad stories about your business, about you, so that everything can, go badly for you or wrongly for you. But as long as there's nothing that frees a person than knowing the truth. When you within yourself know that whatever they're writing about me is not true, then nothing can ever go wrong for you. You get. So me, I don't care about the challenges of like, you know, people writing about you bad stories. Through the bad, even in Quran they say that Allah does not give someone a challenge bigger than what they can handle.
Exactly.
Yeah, so within every bad there's always something good, because Allah does not wish bad upon his servants yet. Yeah, so I don't, that is something that is really minor and minimal for me to, you know, dwell all my energy on and all that.
Well, she looks so calm, but the words that come out of her really show that she is a business woman, and business ladies, oh my God, they mean what they say and they go straight for what they want, no matter what circumstances they go through. I want us to talk about the market. The market, not fashion, the market of the cosmetologists and something like that.
Yeah.
Because the very many there's a lot going in the country. We're looking at fake products.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking at government closing very many shops in the cosmetology shops, and a lot because of they think the products are fake. They have side effects. As a philanthropist, as a beauty person, I mean, someone who is so much into beauty and toning of skins and knowing what is right for this and that, what are some of these circumstances that you really see and feel, no, this should stop, or this is gotten the other side, like the wrong way?
Okay. One of the things that I think have maybe pushed me up to where I am right now is not being greedy. You know, when you're greedy, you end up doing things that are going to tarnish your business. You first of all, you started this business because you wanted to run on a long term, not a short term. You get a client today and then tomorrow you don't see eye to eye. You know, those are one of the things that have tried to kill businesses. But if you're not greedy, you want a relationship with your clients. Everything is going to just flow the way you want it to flow. So this is why I decided to go to Ivory Coast. You know, Ivory Coast has the best African skin products on our skins. They do not have any side effects. They do not have, because those are the products that I use myself, and they have really worked for me. Yeah, we also get products from France, from the UK and all that, but those products are not really good for African skin. So we go to Ivory Coast, to the factories in Côte d'Ivoire, Abidjan, to the factories where we know that they make these products ourselves, and then pick the best products for our clients. You get. So within, also we have a relation with Uganda UNBS, because they have to test our products before before we sell them to our clients. That is a very, very important thing. You're going to get products that are not going to affect your client's skin or even affect you yourself. Imagine if you love yourself as much as you want to make money, why don't you also love your clients? Because when you give them something good, they'll come back tomorrow and then they'll bring for you, other clients. So that is the relationship that we have with our clients. I go to UNBS, I make sure everything I do is on point and 100% approved by UNBS.
That's really beautiful. If you get the best for your clients, you have a mutual understanding and you get the best out of it. You will always have your clients by your side. And she talked about not having a business for a short time. Plan your business for a long term. Let's take this short commercial break, but her moment continues shortly.
Her moment.
Al Maktoum House of Beauty, two-time award winner, Farha 2018-2017. She's a mother, she's a businesswoman, philanthropist. She's this lady who is an expert in cosmetology. I've told you today I'm going to leave this place with a beauty and flawless skin. Welcome back. Her story still continues, and at this moment we would love to know what are some of those sad moments in life. You've already seen her in tabloids, followed on social media, and of course sometimes social media lies to us a lot. Trust me, these guys do not put the sad moments there, but however they're also human, so they share the same genes with us. They're Africans, we are Africans, and they also have those moments that they would lie on bed and be like, oh thank God I went through that, worst moment in life, that threatening, that terrible, that bad moment in life.
So I talk about my sad moments.
Yes.
Well, okay, there's this one particular incident that really happened. Have you ever had a dream? And when you dream about something, it actually happens? So it was, this is 2019, it was 2017, and I have a sister. In my family, I'm the firstborn. So I have a sister that follows me, and being a firstborn, you're like an assistant parent. Whatever happens, you have to come in. Now my sister was in her first year at the university. So one night I'm sleeping, and then I dream that she had fallen in a ditch, a very long ditch, and everyone in the family was crying. So when I woke up, I called. I'm like, hey, Fauza. She's called Fauza. Are you okay? I dreamt about you. Is everything okay? Is everything fine? She's like, yeah, okay, I'm alright. I'm like, okay, Kawa. We ended it. So after 1 week, they break off from the university. Before they go back home, they first come to my house, spend some time and then go back home.
Yeah.
So she comes home, but she wasn't okay. I look at her. Actually, I remember we were fasting that month. So I look at her. I was busy, preparing futari when they came. I was in the kitchen and all that. So I come to the living room. She was seated, but she wasn't okay. She looked weak. She didn't look fine. So I asked her, I'm like, are you okay? Are you fine? She's like, yeah, I'm alright. I'm okay. I'm like, alright. So she stayed over for the weekend, and she had to leave on Monday to go to the to the village. Where we're raised, we call it the village.
Yeah.
So she had to go back to the village. When she gets home, my dad calls me, and she's like, what's with your sister? She doesn't look so well. Is she okay? Is she sick? I'm like, I think she's okay, but I told you about this dream and all that. It's like, and you're shirk, like my dad was saying. You don't believe into those things. That's shirk. When you start believing things that you're dreaming and all that, that's shirk. So 2 days later, my sister gets ill. Like, what is this thing called pneumonia?
I know, it's terrible.
She got so ill to the point that she couldn't breathe. She was taken to the hospital, and that was the worst moment ever. I don't want to even talk about it. I have never seen someone so ill to, that point in my I left everything I was doing. I had to run to the village. So when I got there, my dad is like, he put me on the side. He's like, do you remember what you dreamt? Like this girl falling in the beach and all of us were crying. And that is what happened because we thought she was going to die. I have never seen something like that in my life. Never ever in my life. When I saw this girl, I sat down and cried. And just put my hands up and told Allah we are in Ramadan. Please heal this girl.
Well, let's take a short commercial break. We'll be right back.